Despite stern warnings from authorities, tourists in Boracay seem unfazed in violating the island's new rules.
The big question is, why isn't anybody being penalized? Shaila Francisco tells us why.
The DNR and the Metro Boracay Police Task Force found violators along Boracay's White Beach on Thursday evening. There were tourists who were caught littering and holding beer bottles while walking along the beach. We even caught this man relieving himself.
Mostly, kung mapapansin natin, ang mga pasaway talaga ay yung mga foreigners. Mga hindi natin na bigyan ng briefing bago pumasok. So, yung information campaign natin, lalakasan natin. Or in sa eroplano pa lang, bibigyan na natin sila ng mga pamphlet.
The guideline is expected to be fully implemented within this month. The DNR says it has the perfect punishment to teach violators a lesson.
Mas maganda sigurong approach na gamitin natin, yung talagang pagbuwisan nila ng pawis nila, yung ginawa nilang pagkakalat sa ating kalikasan. At yan po yung magkaroon sila ng community service, magwawali sila for 30 minutes or 1 hour, na para ho talaga maramdaman nila na ganito pala sa Pilipinas. Hindi, I cannot mess with Boracay.
A Halloween parade kicked off the long weekend here in Boracay. A band marched along the stretch of White Beach, with tourists and residents joining in on the festive beat. Some even wore Halloween costumes to get into the Halloween spirit. Everyone seemed to be enjoying the revelry, especially foreign tourists.
I'm happy! Woohoo! It's amazing night.
Very funny, yes, because this is the first time I go to Boracay. Because in my country don't have a Halloween vacation, and I dancing, follow the music. I like Philippines.
But local tourists who have experienced Boracay's previous long weekend shindig felt something was amiss.
Medyo malungkot lang, pero okay pa rin para sa Boracay. Malungkot siya sa totoo lang kasi yung unang punta namin dito is mas buhay.
The merrymaking continued well throughout the night in bars that were lucky enough to have been given the green light to operate. But some revelers might have taken the party a bit too far, literally. A few tourists were seen drinking alcohol within the 25+5 Eastman zone, which is prohibited. The tourism department also received reports that some establishments were playing loud music without any sound insulation system. The police meanwhile started giving warnings to violators, including those who were building sandcastles, vendors still peddling their wares, smokers at the beach, and those carrying a gun.
Nag-commit na po yung acting mayor that they will give us citation tickets para ma-implement natin ng mas maigi yung violation ng municipal ordinances. Because we also recognize na kulang din yung mga Malay Auxiliary Police.
The tourism department also issued a stern warning against airing business owners.
Ang stand ko dito, I talked to the other task force members, is that kung ayaw talagang makinig, for example, the resort, then we close them down again.
Meanwhile, after a decline in the past 3 days, tourist arrivals increased to 4th in time for the long weekend. The DOT, however, expects arrivals to pick up further during the Christmas season. Meanwhile, the Metro Boracay Police Task Force said they have caught the man behind the reported incidents of theft a few days ago. They're also looking for the suspects' cohorts who are apparently still on the island.
Yun ang revelation ng yung nahuli na may mga more or less 20 sila na andito sa isla para mag-commit ng petty crimes. So ang appeal namin sa mga kababayan natin, sa mga stakeholders natin, sa mga visitors natin ay of course, they should be aware sa kanilang environment.
Shaila Francisco, we are One News.